E-commerce giant Amazon banned a book on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, branding the book as Hindutva-themed literature. Author of the book, Saurav Dutt, has taken to social media site Twitter to share Amazon's reply to his book named Modi and Me, A Political Reawakening. Amazon replied to the author claiming that the book was subject of complaints for allegedly spreading communal dissension and triggering for customers because of the Hindutva-themed literature. So that's the latest coming in at the moment. Well, this has become a big story now. Author Saurav Dutt is now crying foul after e-commerce giant Amazon banned a book on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Pooja Shali joining us for the very latest. Pooja, what are the contents of this book that Amazon really has an objection to? A book is a book.
It's very interesting, Chaiti, because when was the last time that we actually heard that an e-commerce giant company like Amazon has decided to reject a book and given out a very scathing letter? And that's why there is an outpouring of support for this young writer. His book is called Modi and Me, A Political Reawakening. And what he has said, it's a note that he shared, which he says is from Amazon. And it says that because there have been complaints from the customers and that Amazon was allegedly flooded with complaints. Now, who are these complainants is not clear, but there were complaints against this book that it is triggering from them. It is communal in nature, it is Hindutva-themed literature, and therefore it has been decided to be restricted. But it does not end there. They seem to have taken a harsher action against him. They've told him that his account is cancelled. He will not be getting any royalties, if at all he's managed till now. None of his titles will be published or sold by the Amazon. All his accounts will now be out of reach for this young author, Saurav Dutt. So he's completely been left in the lurch, because from what we know on Amazon, it is a go-to stop for so many items, including books. All sorts of books are found on the Amazon. So on what basis was one book suddenly selectively taken out? Now, of course, while a reaction, a statement is waited from Amazon, and we would like to have that clarification, the bigger question is, why did Amazon not reach out to the author once to likely defend himself, give out a statement? Who are these complainants? What was the choice for this selectivity in deciding that this book should be rejected outright? So that's why he's getting a lot of support. But there's also a sort of question being raised of why has Amazon decided to not come forth and give out a further elaborate statement on that? Chaiti.
The party had censored that particular film on Modi. Similarly, what Amazon has done is censored a book on Modi now at this point of time. And here the thing is that as far as the BJP is concerned, there it went against their narrative. Here it is going pro their narrative. Having said that, this entire cancel culture, ban culture, censorship, all of this is a bigger question that we must raise today in our country, Pooja.
Well, the question is definitely about the books that are being sold, and because it is Amazon and e-commerce giant, Chaiti, it's not really been very common that we have heard, because in fact most of the books today are available for pre-sales before it's officially released is found on Amazon. So Amazon has definitely been inviting all sorts of books to be released. In fact, many, when I looked through the thread on Twitter, because the Saurav Dutt, the young author, has said it appears they are coming for all of us. What is my Hindutva-themed literature? And how is Amazon deciding that Hindutva-themed literature is objectionable in the first place? So who are the complainants? What kind of complaints have they given? That is not detailed in that. However, people below that thread, Chaiti, are also sharing some very extreme literature that is sold by Amazon. So many are asking if that, even historic or present, if that literature can be sold on Amazon. Why are they deciding on this? So perhaps there will be a bigger reaction on this. His support has poured in from him, because he's now trying to ask other publishers who are willing to take this book. Remember, it's not as much about one book or another. It's about how can an e-commerce giant, and on what basis it is deciding that this is the book they will not take, and these are hundreds of books that they're ready to be taking in. So there must be a procedure. Amazon hasn't revealed the details of that decision yet. This is Saurav Dutt who's given out the note on Amazon, but it does not come out well on Amazon. It is, remember, on everyone's mobile phone and application these days. People order from Amazon constantly. So when you say that Hindutva-themed literature that is triggering for customers will not be sold by Amazon, this book has communal dissensions. Perhaps it would be better if the
decide who are they to really decide? They're they are an e-commerce platform, but who are they to decide on the contents of these books? I mean, that is a bigger question. We're waiting for an official statement now from Amazon in terms of why they took a decision like that.